starts now.
Welcome to Newswatch 12 at 5. I'm Nate Myhock. Earlier today, Democrat candidate for U.S. Senate Alex Lasry visited the Northwoods. It came as part of an outreach to communities and voters around the state. Lasry met leaders at the Nicolet Area Technical College to hear what they think are the biggest issues facing the Northwoods.
I think we're seeing the importance that the federal government can play in helping these institutions by making sure that we have reliable, high-speed internet and clean water. These are going to be two of the most important issues that we're talking about on this campaign, and I think this meeting highlighted why they're so important.
Lasry told the media he thinks the biggest difference between him and Republican Senator Ron Johnson is meeting with local leaders.
Well, we need someone actually who's going to be a partner for Tammy to bring federal resources back to Wisconsin, bring those federal dollars back, and make sure that we're actually working to improve and grow the state.
And Lasry says by building connections with locals around the state, he has learned of the many issues which he hopes to bring to Washington. The primary election will take place on August 9th. Well, Jeff, first day of March. I was going to say first day of spring, but it felt like spring out there.
Meteorological spring started today with temperatures back up near 30 again and some sunshine across the area. Looking here in Minocqua currently, we have a little bit of sunshine coming through that'll fill back in though tonight with more cloud cover is on the way. And then tomorrow morning, we have some light snowfall on the way. Outside right now, though, satellite picture shows the clouds getting out of here. A beautiful evening outside currently, but these will begin to fill in again tonight because we have a system right over here. There's a series of these, right? So that's going to bring us some light snow beginning about around midnight tonight and lingering into early parts of tomorrow morning. Just an inch or two of snow on the way. We've been through heavier snowfalls, as you know. But traveling tomorrow morning, the timing is not good with this, with light snow falling around sunrise tomorrow morning. So our forecast then tonight, though, is beautiful outside right now, clouding over later on, some light snow after midnight with low temperatures down near 14. Your full forecast is coming up. Nate.
Thank you, Jeff. Ahead of tonight's State of the Union address, there is a lot of speculation about what President Joe Biden will focus on. Wisconsin Democrat Senator Tammy Baldwin believes much of President Biden's speech will focus on his plan to improve America's infrastructure.
Very important work that was done during President Biden's first term relating to once-in-a-generation investment into our infrastructure.
Baldwin says in an election year as crucial as 2022 will be, getting the message out to voters on what the Democrats will fight for is important to her.
The big role right now is to explain to Wisconsinites, Wisconsin voters, how Democrats, how we lead differently and how we lead in a way that puts Wisconsin and hardworking Wisconsinites at the forefront.
Senator Baldwin also says broadband internet access and water infrastructure are a key battle that she believes are crucial in improving Wisconsin's infrastructure. A Wisconsin school superintendent has been charged with false imprisonment. It's in connection with an alleged strip search involving multiple students. Charlie Rubeski has more.
Raylene Helminger is the parent of one of the students who was confined in a small restroom where school officials searched her.
To have this finally brought charges with it today is just an elation for all of us that these kids are being heard.
Superintendent Kelly Casper is being charged with multiple counts of false imprisonment, according to the criminal complaint. According to Oconto County District Attorney Edward Burke Jr., the state found that Casper lacked legal authority to confine students while school officials searched them for vaping devices. Burke did not issue charges before, but after the state got involved, charges were filed. The state has filed 1 count for each student involved in the incident for a total of 6 counts. Burke says the state also found that students did not consent to being confined and were not able to leave or contact their parents. The complaint also describes Casper and the school nurse asking 6 girls to strip down to their underwear while searching for vaping devices. However, according to Burke, the searches were not considered strip searches and charges would not be filed. According to the complaint, the superintendent provided police with certificates showing different trainings she attended. These trainings provided information on where students hide items, how to properly question, having a second person to assist in the search, searching students, and the laws pertaining to school searches.
The district attorney believed that he couldn't prove without a reasonable doubt that it was a strip search, which it is, but it is what it is. But at least there are formal charges brought up finally, and something will hopefully come out of this, if nothing else, awareness. And hopefully get policies changed in schools, and so that this can't happen.
Elminger says her daughter has not returned to school
because she's scared to be there.
The Suring School District is set to have a public meeting to discuss this incident on Wednesday. Gas prices have hit their highest total in 7 years. Today, the national average clocked in at $3.62 per gallon. However, with new sanctions against Russia due to its invasion of Ukraine, President Joe Biden and other world leaders have agreed on a deal to lessen the effect on gas prices. The country of Russia is the world's #2 producer of oil. Therefore, the United States will help to release up to 60 million barrels of crude oil. Half of that total will come from crude oil that is stored underground in Louisiana and Texas. The other half will come from stockpiles in Europe and in Asia. A report published by Wells Fargo today shows that nearly 500,000 families do not have reliable child care. They say that issue has also contributed to the country's worker shortage. Daycare centers also can't find enough workers, which has led to a 12.4% decline in staff since before the pandemic. That's compared to the total employment deficit of just under 2%. According to Wells Fargo's estimates, that leaves about 460,000 families scrambling to find reliable long-term child care. In a report released on Tuesday, a former Wisconsin Supreme Court justice is calling on the state to decertify the 2020 presidential election. In that race, President Joe Biden won the state's 10 electoral votes by a narrow margin. Wisconsin has since faced multiple lawsuits, reviews, and recounts, all of which upheld the election's original results. Still, the Republican Speaker of the state assembly hired Michael Gableman to review the results to the tune of nearly $700,000.
At this point, I believe the legislature ought to take a very hard look at the option of decertification of the 2020 Wisconsin presidential election.
Gableman claimed it is legally possible to decertify an election in Wisconsin. That's despite attorneys for the state legislature and the Republican leadership saying the opposite. Even if Wisconsin were to decertify its results, there would be no major changes, and that's because a sitting president can only be removed from office through impeachment or incapacity. The family of a man who allegedly fired a gun into a Milwaukee police station says he wasn't in his right mind. They say he was distraught over recent deaths of people close to him, including a friend who died in police custody. Bruce Harrison reports.
The morning of the shooting, Darian Parker Bell's mom, Lisa Bell, says his company sent him home from work. She says he wasn't himself.
Like I said, I knew he really took it real hard. So
took his friend's death.
Real hard.
His friend, Keyshawn Thomas. Last Wednesday, Milwaukee police found Thomas dead inside a cell in District 5 police station. Waukesha police are now conducting an independent investigation. Ms. Bell says Thomas's death and the recent deaths of several family members pushed her son too far.
If you had a chance to speak to him before doing it, what would you have told him, Ms. Bell?
You can deal with stuff on your own. Let the police, the criminal justice, whoever, whatever, deal with it. You can't take matters in your own hands.
Bell agrees with her son's sister and uncle that he didn't expect to make it out alive.
I think he just went in there
just to die.
Yeah, it's a suicide mission. Yeah, like who goes in the police station?
He knew that was gonna kill him.
Yeah, that's why he wanted them to shoot at him.
He wanted to go with his friend.
Police chased Parker Bell from the station, shooting and injuring him just up the road. No officers were injured.
And it is a blessing he didn't hit the police, because, it would have made matters worse. So we are happy that didn't happen. Nobody got injured.
Yes.
And he's alive, so we got him still. So, that's a blessing.
Parker Bell's family says he is in the hospital in stable condition. The officers involved are on administrative duty. Meanwhile, the case is still under investigation. As we enter the month of March, spring is nearby, but that doesn't mean the ski season will end anytime soon. We'll give you a rundown on the current conditions, but that's after Maine weather with Jeff right here on Newswatch 12.
Maybe your bath is outdated, or it's difficult to clean, or it's just not as safe as it should be. Bella Friday here, and I am joined by Brian Gottlieb from Jacuzzi Bath Remodel. Brian, thanks for joining me today.
Thanks for having me, Bella.
So Brian, two of the most common questions that we get are, what are the design options and are they affordable?
What are the design options? It really have endless designs that Jacuzzi Bath Remodel has brought to the market, all with great colors and textures and hardware. Where we actually come to your home and we bring all these things with us so you can design the bath of your dreams in the comfort of your own home. They'll even bring an iPad with them, so they design the bath on an iPad as you're picking out choices so you can really see what your bath or shower will look like.
And how does Jacuzzi Bath Remodel make that affordable?
Yeah, so on that very same iPad that we did the design work, they can do a very simple credit application and get an instant credit decision.
So not going to the bank?
No, none of that. It's a simple signature loan.
And what are some of the different terms for that?
Sure, well, we have a couple of different programs. We have a 12-month same as cash program if you want to not pay anything for a year. But we also have programs where the entire payment is about 1% of the overall project.
Okay, so just doing some quick math, if someone were to update their bathroom for $7,000, that's only $70 a month?
Yeah, it's really affordable. Imagine that having a beautiful bath installed in your home for $70 a month. You don't have to deal with a dangerous bath or a bath that's dirty anymore. You can truly have the bath of your dreams.
And I happen to know that Jacuzzi Bath Remodel brought some great savings. Take a look.
Now, for a limited time, we're waiving the installation costs on your new bath or shower project, and we'll postpone all of your payments for 1 full year. Now is the best time to finally get the jacuzzi shower you've always wanted. Remember, your installation costs are waived, and we'll postpone all your payments for 1 full year. This is a limited time offer, so be sure to call now and start saving today.
It's March 1st, and on cue, here is the spring temperature outlook for March, April, and May. Shows above average temperatures, a good chance of them across the Great Lakes and the East and the South and part of the Midwest as well. Precipitation-wise, though, it still could be drier than average around here, and that's not really good news during the spring, the planting months, as you know. So we'll keep an eye on that for you, but overall, look for a warmer than average and a drier than average spring on the way for us. Today, though, lots of clouds early gave way this afternoon. Lots of sunshine out there right now, but it's going to set here shortly. And then tomorrow, we do have some more clouds on the way and some light snow back in the forecast. But right now, look at this sky. Hardly a cloud in the sky. It's 30 degrees. The sun is out. The wind's out of the northwest, hardly at 3 miles per hour in Rhinelander. Over in Wausau, 36 for you, with a northwest breeze around 5, making it feel a bit cooler there. And around the horn, we have upper 30s to upper 20s across the area. We'll have lows tonight basically hanging out in the mid-teens once again because the clouds will increase and give us some snow showers by tomorrow morning. But then going forward, the trend, 30 tomorrow, 25 Thursday, and the issue this weekend, look at Saturday and Sunday, low to mid-30s with a big system across the Great Lakes could give us a rain-snow mix over the weekend. All right, looking outside right now, though, lots of cloud cover earlier on gave way, and now it's pushing off to the east of us. We have lots of clear skies for a couple hours tonight, followed by our next weather system. And here it is to the west of us. It doesn't look like much, and it's really not much, but it's caught up in the jet stream going just like that. That will take it right into north central Wisconsin beginning tomorrow morning, most likely around midnight tonight, lingering through about the morning commute tomorrow, and most likely with a widespread 1 to 2 inch snowfall. Again, this thing is moving quickly. It's moisture starved, not a lot going for it, but overall, we do have a little bit of snow on the way. Futurecast shows the clouds increasing tonight, then light snow by tomorrow morning. Here we are about 7:30 or so. So again, bad timing, right? With light snow across the area that will quickly get out of here by afternoon. After it does something like this. So a widespread 1 to 2 inch snowfall is on the way. We've certainly been through heavier snows, but the timing of this, the roads are cold. It'll be a bit messy getting around tomorrow morning. Our forecast tonight, though, is light snow and flurries well after midnight. Low temperatures down near 14 with a calm wind after midnight. For tomorrow, it's Wednesday, so early morning snow showers, light snow showers again. A 1 to 2 inch snowfall likely done by, say, 9 a.m. Look for high temperatures then near 30, but that northwest wind's going to gust a bit tomorrow, making that 30 feel much colder through the afternoon. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwest Furniture and Mattress shows that light snow tomorrow morning, sunshine through the afternoon, a beautiful day Thursday into Friday, followed by a messy system getting in here late Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, probably into Monday as well. This is going to be a rain-snow mix and potentially a lot of rain, maybe an inch of rain late Saturday into Sunday across parts of central Wisconsin with the more mixed precipitation up this way. That rain-snow mix going into Sunday and probably into Monday morning as well. Nate?
Thank you, Jeff. Turophiles, or cheese lovers, can finally rejoice. The World Cheese Championship is finally underway in Wisconsin. That's after it was postponed last year due to the pandemic. Cheesemakers from around the world have converged on the Monona Terrace Convention Center in Madison to see who will be crowned the Big Cheese. The contest, which has been hosted by the Wisconsin Cheesemakers Association since 1957, ranks all cheeses on a point system. The 3 highest scoring entries in several classes will be awarded with gold, silver, and bronze medals. Competition got underway today and it'll run through Thursday.
This is the best. I mean, it's the best of the best. So all the guys bring their A game, and they're all here competing. You know, even people that have won before just come back because it's the passion of entering a contest and competing in a world market.
The spring season is right around the corner, and for some people that means that they'll be able to go spring skiing. Yes, like snow skiing. Newswatch 12's Mohammed Abdul Kawi has the story.
Oh, spring skiing is the best, by far.
Zeke Fashionbauer has been skiing ever since he was little. And with spring season right around the corner, he is more than ready.
Well, it's warm out. It's always fun when you can ski in the sun and ski in a t-shirt. When you got to put sunscreen on, that's when you want to be out skiing.
Mark Stuber is the general manager at Minocqua Winter Park. Despite the name, he wants to keep it appealing in the spring.
One of the things we try and do is keep our snowpack as long as possible because we want to ski as long as we can into the spring. So we start to maybe be more strategic in how we groom the park so that we can keep snow in problem areas longer so that people can keep skiing.
Safety is always a concern while skiing, but during the spring season, there is one major thing you should pay attention to.
One of the things with spring skiing around here to be careful with is, number one, you don't want to get on any ice. We do a lot of skiing on frozen ponds, frozen rivers, that sort of thing. When spring comes, you don't want to get involved in that because you don't want to fall through the ice, obviously.
A lot of people are eager to start skiing, but Mark says it's best to start small with lessons.
Biggest thing if you're a beginner is to take a lesson. Our ski shop here at Winter Park has great instructors. They give great lessons, but you're going to be doing a lot better faster if you take a lesson.
And for beginners and pro skiers like Zeke, spring skiing and winter skiing have their own differences.
The benefits to skiing in the spring, you don't need as much special clothing and equipment and gear, right? In the winter, you really got to have the proper clothes, the proper gloves, the proper boots. In the spring, you can come out in your blue jeans and your hoodie and have a great time skiing.
In Minocqua, Mohammed Abdul Kawi, Newswatch 12.
A Pennsylvania man was arrested for a DUI, but the circumstances around his arrest are a little different. We'll hear what the arresting officer had to say about what he says was the weirdest arrest that he has ever made. That's after the break.
The Culligan Connect app from Culligan Water works with our smart, high-efficiency water softener to monitor water usage, potential leaks, and salt, so you never run out. Get more control of your home's water. Contact Culligan Water, the local water experts.
It's Ford Truck Month, America. With new inventory arriving daily, it's time to get after it in a Ford F-150 and a Ford Ranger. Stop by your local Ford dealer today and let us help you custom order your truck your way. Then we'll get after building it. It's Ford Truck Month. Visit your local Ford dealer today. Order your F-150 to lock in 0% financing for 66 months and $500 cash, plus an extra $1,000 retailer order bonus.
Aleve X. It's fast, powerful, long-lasting relief with a revolutionary rollerball design. Because with the right pain reliever, life opens up. Believe it and see what's possible.
Want great hires? Happy and productive employees? And a strong local economy for years to come? It all starts with affordable, high-quality child care for Wisconsin families. Partner with a child care program in your community and reach your shared goals together with a grant from Project Growth. See all the ways partnership pays at projectgrowth.wi.gov.
These squirrels are better at saving than we are.
And more organized, too.
Try embracing your inner squirrel. When you open a BMO Harris Savings Builder account, you get a cash reward every month you save.
That sounds great.
You can also set up savings goals and easily track your progress.
That could help us redo the yard.
You could really go nuts. I'll show myself out.
When a bank helps you make real financial progress, that's the BMO effect.
Following a marathon negotiation session yesterday, the deadline for a deal between MLB owners and players was extended to 4 p.m. tonight. If the two sides could not come to an agreement by that time, the league said it would have to begin canceling regular season games. And according to ESPN's Jesse Rogers, the league gave their players' union their, quote, best offer. However, that deal was unanimously turned down by the Players Association. It's now come out that the league will cancel the first 2 weeks of the season, and there's also no word yet on when the two sides will meet again in the future. A police officer in Pennsylvania said an arrest he made last Sunday evening was one of the weirdest ones he's ever made. In what ended up being an odd patrol outing last Sunday, Officer Sean Hollabaugh arrested an Amish man for operating his horse and buggy while under the influence.
As we went to the intersection, he kind of sped up a little bit, locked the brakes, the buggy slid sideways, throwing sparks from the wheels. He started up over Valley Street. About 100 yards up, he went over to the side of the roadway and stopped, and I pulled up beside him and asked if he was okay. He said, sure, and I could tell that there was something not right with him as far as his speech and so forth.
According to the law, a buggy is still a vehicle, as the law does not say it has to be motorized. The city of New Orleans is full of life today as partiers were on the streets wearing the traditional purple, green, and gold for Mardi Gras. Following last year's cancellation, the annual festival made its return. Parade routes were shorter than in years past because there aren't enough police officers to man the normal routes, but that didn't stop partygoers from lining the streets to catch beads and enjoy the traditional parades that go across the city and march through the French Quarter. The parties will officially end at midnight when the New Orleans Police Department clears Bourbon Street. When we return, though, we'll have one final look at your forecast with Jeff.
Northwoods Connect high-speed internet is launching an amazing new buy local contest for all current and new customers. Prizes include a new MacBook Air, a rugged cooler, a Nest thermostat, $1,000 in gift certificates to local Northwoods businesses, and $250 to any local charity of your choice. Visit northwoodsconnect.com/buy local by April 8th of 2022.
I grew up working in my family's supper clubs. This is where it started with us as far as the fish that we serve at Culver's today. We source the finest cod and batter each fillet by hand and always cook it to order. That beautiful golden brown color and flaky on the inside. The fish fry is a Midwest tradition. It's about families coming together. I love bringing this tradition to guests everywhere. Mom and Dad would be proud. Welcome to Delicious.
Northland Basement Systems is the all things basementy company. Basement waterproofing, basement finishing, basement structural repair, humidity and mold control, and nasty crawl spaces too. When it comes to basement solutions, nobody does it better than we do. Since 1991, homeowners just like you in the Northland have trusted Northland Basement Systems for all things basementy in their homes. Call Northland Basement Systems today to schedule a free home evaluation.
President's Day is the best time to buy furniture, and Slumberland Furniture is having one of their biggest sales of the year.
Wow. Wow is right.
Deals up to 50% off throughout the store. Find a great accent piece, a warm fireplace, an amazing recliner. Incredible deals throughout the store. see why this is one of the best times of the year to buy furniture. The huge President's Sale at Slumberland Furniture. And for your new mattress, come to Slumberland Sleep Solutions, where we've reinvented mattress shopping.
Russell, what does this have to do with law?
Absolutely nothing.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Slumberland.
Ah, Jeff, I wish I'd have brought those party noisemakers, you know, because at Yellowstone, it's their birthday today.
How does that go again?
Just like that. 150 years old today. You ever been there?
I have not. No.
I have not either, but I've heard it is
Look at these pictures.
gorgeous.
They're gorgeous.
I know. Yeah. I really want to go. We'll have to go someday. Do you want to make a trip?
Let's go. Bring the show there. Do the 5, 6, and 10 from Yellowstone. That'd be a pretty cool day for us. Also cool for us, not really temperatures today, hanging out near 30, which is near average, but now we have a little bit of snow on the way. Let's go outside now. Here's Minocqua from the live camera there. Lots of trail tracks or sled tracks on the snow over the ice, but we have temperatures hanging out near 30, so a little bit of getting our meltdown across central Wisconsin again today. But the clouds have cleared out. A gorgeous sunset's happening as we speak, but they're going to fill back in tonight. There's a little system over there. That's going to bring us a 1 to 2 inch snowfall around sunrise tomorrow morning, and then we get a break until the weekend, so our long stretch of pretty amazing weather weekends is probably about to get broken. It's going to get messy around here Saturday into Sunday.
I mean, you were saying it's the first meteorological day of spring. Well, I think the weather's
astronomical spring begins in a couple weeks.
Yeah. Thanks, Chef. We'll see you at 6 o'clock.